Hello everyone. Today we will be doing a dictation from Progressive Magazine, February 2026. I will be dictating exercise number 18. We will start the dictation in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to go. Start. I was anxious for a long time to come to Bombay, but there were so many problems to tackle that I was not able to do so till 4 days ago. Bombay has always a soft corner in my heart because it has given a lead to the rest of India for many decades, and I hope it will continue to do so. The recent disturbances after partition caused worry, but I am glad that now there is marked improvement in the communal situation and peace has been established now that the country has achieved freedom. It is in our hands to make or mar our future. And therefore, every effort should be made to make the nation happy and prosperous so that it might uplift itself and also rise in the estimation of the world. The future depends on whether we step up production of food, cloth, iron, steel, cement, and other essential articles, both for the civil population and defense needs. This is necessary not only for banishing hunger and disease from the country, but also for consolidating for the freedom which we have won after so many years of struggle. Labor is today at the crossroads. If they take the right road and contribute all their energies to the task of strengthening the country, India will have a glorious future. But if they are misled and take the wrong road, they will go down into the ditch and it will lead everyone, labor as well as all other, to destruction and ruin. The workers should remember that they do not work only for their maintenance. They are not animals who are driven by the whip. They should realize their important role in the country's progress and ask themselves what they are working for. On their efficiency and hard work depends the greatness of the country. They should realize the effects of their action on crores of semi starved and meagerly clothed countrymen in the villages. It is the workers' duty to think of them. Nothing should be done to harm their interests. When the socialist young men called for a token strike, the result was tremendous loss in the wages and production. To an average worker, it meant a day's holiday, and the loss of one's day's wage. But did they realize the collective losses in wages, the lacks of yards of cloth which remained introduced? There is shortage of much needed essential goods. There is already acute scarcity of rationed cloth and what can be gained by reducing it further. True leadership lies in convincing labor, but it should stand by the nation and deliver the foods and not in destructive efforts to assert their leadership. The recent 3-year industrial truce agreed upon in New Delhi was meant for undertaking an all out industrial drive for making India strong and prosperous. Pandit Nehru's fervent broadcast appeal the previous day also called upon them to avoid strikes at all costs. The port trust workers' strike in Bombay is an illustration of the utter futility of such strike prompted by recklessness leadership. It was holding up food imports which were urgently needed to avert hunger in many parts of the country and among lakhs of refugees pouring in from the Punjab and Sindh. This was government work where the profit motive was not involved, unlike in the case of private enterprise. Consequently, in the interests of our own people, army units had to be employed, and the full responsibility for unemployment of these laborers rested squarely on irresponsible leaders. The workers must always keep before them the interests of the crores of countrymen and throw off the destructive leadership and muster strong support to, to the best interests of the country. If the socialists are bent upon snatching the leadership, there is no objection to handling it over to them. After all, our mission has been accomplished. We do not want to hand over a ruined concern, but a going concern for constructive progress, not for wrecking the future of the country. The socialists threaten to break way from the Congress. The doors are open, but I would urge them not to mar the progress of the young nation, which has, after all, got the rare opportunity to mold itself according to its dreams and desires after many hundred years. I would repeatedly like to persuade you to keep away from this strike favor since produce or perish is the crucial question facing us at this juncture. Otherwise, you would yourself stand to suffer the consequences The freedom that we have secured is for regenerating the country and not for bringing it down. Tremendous natural resources lie hidden under the soil. Why not exploit them to the best advantage? Why not increase production in cloth, steel, cement, etc., and solve the housing and other acute problems? Why not produce more coal and other essential goods so that India may be great and strong and no one dare challenge her security? Why not produce more coal and other essential goods so that India may be great and strong and none dare challenge her security? Why not be self sufficient in vital goods now imported at tremendous cost here from other countries? Stop. Also, if you like the dictation, feel free to leave a comment in the comment box and like and subscribe the channel for the regular dictations.